Ah, as I was walking there, I was continued for about 5 minutes and realized that my hand shut off the phone. It shut off the filming here. And I was into some really good stuff because I was passed by 2 dogs. I had to put my hand out, and maybe that's what blocked the, shut off the phone, the movement for the dog. And a lot of people have dogs in the street, and as I'm doing this video, this is all Hashkoka Protis, all divine providence. I'm doing a video on Yesod, and I see these dogs. And here's the weird thing. The weird thing is a dog, Kelev, has the same gematria as Yesod. If you write out Kelev in full, it comes out to be 586, the same as Yesod in full. So these people actually have a desire, a tie-in for their original self in Yesod, in their original bris area and Hara point, and down in the instincts, you see? It's not that Kelev is like a heart and it's emotional. It's that the Kelev is part of the instinctual underpinning of the Hara, of the gut, of the stomach, of the bris. This whole thing down there is so energetic, essence-full. The original tie-ins to the vegetarianism and to the whole idea of Gan Eden, because all this stuff with Lilith and the sexuality with Lilith and the sexuality with Hara, you see, and the snake, and so there's even more there, especially with the relationship between Cain and Hevel. The reason that Cain killed Hevel was because he wanted to marry Hevel's other twin. Hevel and Cain were born with twins, with female twins. But the secret is that Hevel had 2 twins. Hevel was a triplets. He had 2 female sisters in the womb with him. And he marries one of them, and there's an extra female. Now Cain only had 1 sister, and he married her. Cain wanted Hevel's other sister, other twin. And this is where the problem came in, because Hevel didn't want to give it to Cain. And Cain rises and kills Hevel. And what does he kill him with? It's been brought down that he bit him with the bites of a snake. His mouth bit him with the bites of a snake. Why? Because he's part of this seed coming from the Nahash itself. Nahash, who had relations with Hava. You see, before even Adam had a relationship with Hava. So there's part of the seed of Nahash in Cain, and this seed of the Nahash, it was shown because when Cain it kills heavily, it kills him with the bites and the marks of the snake bites on him. And this is deep sexuality. This is the real oat. The real oat is the bris. But where is that bris? The bris is on the Yesod, on the penis. And so it's all sexual. The whole idea is sexual. And where do you think Freud got all this? You see? Gets all this from Shaddai and El Shaddai. And that's the name for the 3 patriarchs, El Shaddai, you see. And El Shaddai is the name, the 345, the same gematria as Moshe. And this same El Shaddai is found and the Shaddai is found on the mezuzah. And it's written on the tefillins, as I've said before. about the tefillin being a reminiscent of the original oath of the bris, because tefillin and bris are both oaths. Oh, this is so deep. It's so beautiful. You see? And this is all in Judaism. The Judaism has to recognize this deep aspect of the belly and of the center and of the gut. And that's where the instincts lie. And that's where the original Torah comes from. And later on, it comes from the intellect. And later on, we have the emotional. But it comes from the gut. And this idea of the gut is what's brought down in all these other, Eastern traditions. And they say, oh, the Western is intellectual. Well, it's not. It's just covered. And if you really want it, you can uncover it. Because it's uncovered on the 8th day.